Hello, and thank you for joining us for our virtual festival. We are so excited that you clicked on this link, and we are very happy to have you. My name is Reem Edan, and I am one of your hosts. I graduated in 2013 from Daniels with a degree in marketing, but seeing that I now live in LA as a full-time comedian, I'm technically still a college student. Turns out Forever 21 isn't just a store, it is also a diet and a lifestyle. But I'm very happy to join you today as I feel like this technically constitutes me going back to college so that my dad can chill for a second. We have a really great show for you, and I'm excited to introduce my co-host, Troy Walker. Sup, Troy? High five.
Thanks, Reem. Hi, I'm Troy Walker. I'm a Denver native, an alumnus of both Metropolitan State University and the University of Denver. Although, when I was there, only one of them called themselves university. A licensed attorney in the state of Colorado. A comedian, now living in LA. An idiot. And most importantly, I'm someone who agreed to do this for free. You're about to see some of the best non-degree related talent the University of Denver has ever produced. We got it all. Musicians, spoken word, timeshares. The list goes on and on. Is Sinbad here? No. Stay right where you are as if you have a choice and get ready to be entertained.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for Pioneering in Place. My name is Liz Iraqi, and I'm coming to you from Los Angeles, California, where I serve as the University of Denver's Director of Engagement for the Southwest region.
Hi, I'm Lizzie Manalio, Liz's counterpart, the Director of Regional Engagement for the Northeast. I'm broadcasting from my home at the Jersey Shore, just across the bay from New York City.
We co-produced this event to offer our DU creative community a platform to showcase their talent. In the process, we've gotten to know the artists that you will see in the show today, and I have to say, they are amazing.
The University of Denver has more than a 150-year history, and through all those times and all generations, it has been a home for arts and culture. On the south side of campus, the Newman Center for the Performing Arts typically hosts more than 300 annual events, and the Lamont School of Music educates over 300 music majors a year, some of whom you will see in the show tonight.
Over on the north end of campus, students study visual arts, including painting, printmaking, sculpture, photography, and digital art and design. The Vicki Myron Gallery on campus is a multidisciplinary space for community and the practice of arts. Our off-campus home for visual art, the Madden Museum, serves as a laboratory for our museum studies majors.
Outside of these designated art spaces, our students display creativity every day as they work on group projects in Anderson Commons, tinker with 3D printers in the Ritchie School Innovation Lab, and form pastries in the teaching kitchen at Joy Burns Hall. Across all majors and fields of study, educators know that art is an essential tool for promoting cultural awareness and self-expression.
We are proud to have an enduring culture of openness and connection that allows our community to flourish. Let the show begin.
Guys, we're kicking things off in a big way. The first act is an incredible cellist who now performs regularly with symphonies, including the amazing LA Philharmonic. You may have heard her in the background of Frozen 2 and Empire, and she's toured with tons of musicians, including Kanye. I bet there's some stories that come with that. Please welcome Alicia.
That was beautiful, Alicia. Thank you for living out my parents' dreams. This next act is a graduate student studying arts and culture management. He debuted Star Wars at Sea on Disney Cruises, back when we were allowed to leave the country. This dance, choreographed by Andrew, expresses Little Red Riding Hood from the wolf's perspective, also known as hangry. Enjoy.
Rain falls down my cheek. I wish I knew better than I know now. I remember it well when you said goodbye, holding my hand so tightly. My phone burns down my soul as the wolf comes running away dead. 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 As the wolf comes running away dead.
Hi, my name's Donna Wickham, and I'm an alumna of the University of Denver and have been on the music faculty at DU for 18 years. I coach all of the jazz vocal students and 4 small ensembles as well. Last spring, when we had to scramble to figure out how to do music classes online, I thought it would be a great opportunity for the students to work on recording and video production. I'm proud to introduce to you Blake Foster Wagaman and the R&B Ensemble in their music video of I Love Your Smile. Enjoy!
To check in on you, with voicemail, ring-a-ding-ding,
Sitting in my class, just drifting away, staring into the windows of the world. Yeah, I can't hear the teacher, suppose I'm coming up. I don't see the rappers trying to get some play, 'cause I love your smile. 'Cause I love your smile. The clock at work says 3. I wanna be free. Free to scream, free to beg, free to paint my toes all day. My boss is lame, you know, and so is the pay. I'm gonna put that new black nanny on my charge anyway, 'cause I love your smile. Time came and showed me your direction. With the love you give, you rock my world. You dig? Believe in a girl like me. Ali is the one for you to be with. And when I'm caught all alone, I start vexing. It's from state of depression. And then the thunder clouds that I roll in, and I begin to wonder, do you still love me? But after that, my whole world is beautiful. Play, Ricky, play.
This next act is a power couple. Brett is the head musical director for the Colorado Symphony. No big deal. And served as a visiting conductor for the Lamont School last fall.
Angela is a soprano, no relation to Tony Soprano, unfortunately, and works in admissions at the Lamont School of Music. Together, they're performing the song Burn from Hamilton because they heard there's a Disney Scout in the audience.
There's a Disney Scout in the audience? You think they need a Crispus Attucks?
Well, it's all about diversity this year, so why not throw your name in the hat?
I saved every letter you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, "Be careful with that one, love. He will do what it takes to survive." You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign. And when you were mine, the world seemed to burn. You published the letters she wrote you. You told the whole world how you brought this girl into our bed. In clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you'd done? She said, "You have married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph how they perceive you. You. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart. I am watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all rights to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You sleep in your office instead, with only the memories of when you were mine. I hope that you burn.
Good evening. My name is Edwina Sims, and I'm the Director of Regional Engagement for the University of Denver in the Southeast region. I reside in Virginia, just outside of our nation's capital. I have the privilege of working with the DU community across the Southeast region, and that includes a very special group in Atlanta, affectionately known as the Peach Pioneers. Next up, we have a former leader of that group who is relocated to Denver, Jason Evans. Jason is a huge booster for the entire DU community, especially our sports teams. For this showcase, he submitted photography of our student athletes. This showcase and slideshow will pay tribute to those students who displayed their creative talents through athletics. Thanks so much, Jason, and continue to enjoy the showcase. Have a good night.
This next act is in high school, but she talent shows at a college level. She has two brothers who attend DU and will be applying this year because what could go wrong in 2020? Give it up for Helena.
Greetings. My name is Bruce Ermacher, and I'm a department chair and professor for the Morgridge College of Education. My research and teaching center on incorporating the arts and creativity into learning environments and pedagogy. Our next performer, David Kennedy, is a graduate from our curriculum instruction program who came to Denver via Jamaica and Florida. I think our snow was a new experience for David, and certainly his young daughter at the time. I miss having him in my classes because he always pushed my thinking, but I'm delighted that we're all able to learn from David this evening. Here he is, David Kennedy.
Yo, check out my vibe and my rhythm that swings. Sweet like the sound of songbird when she sings. 1979 is when the saga begins. I was clean to the earth, so free from my sins and things. No matter what life brings, I don't want to die in the valley of the kings. My knowledge is my wealth and it stays with me. A wise old man is what I pray to be, and be the chosen few who choose to MC. Who are we? The vibes, yes, the 101. I take it back to the basics, next to none. I'm the one, oh yes, the one and only. So here's an introduction for those who don't know me. I'm the rock stone, otherwise known as copper. Do you want more like Quest or Trotter? I got a funky song for you and yours. My grandma kicks life and ignites my words and verbs. Yo, I can't help but disturb the common way you think. Come back from the brink. Come back from the brink. This one goes out to my daughter. And to all the children out there in need of a silver lining. Oh, we go. To whom it may concern, this one's for the children, for the youth and the future them building. You can be anything that you want to. Follow your dreams, otherwise they will haunt you. Stand strong in the face of deception. Don't be afraid, let's start the insurrection. Don't believe that you can't achieve. Trust your instincts as you proceed. You are great, greater than they. Seek the light and find your own way. You're a shining star despite what they say, yeah, yeah. The world is yours when you just give thanks and pray, yeah, yeah. Musician, even scholar or doctor, heed his word and then you will prosper. Anything in life, just believe. I believe that you can achieve. Take my hand and follow my lead. Each one, that's what we need. Anything in life, just believe. I believe that you can achieve. Take my hand and follow my lead. Each one, that's what we need. That's what we need. Yeah.
This next performer is a 2018 grad of the Fritz Nobel School of Hospitality and is currently working in event production in Denver. She actually comes from a family that produces a music festival in Bailey, Colorado. Oh, I wonder what everybody's wearing to Zoomchella this year. Please give it up for Cheyenne.
Love was at a loss for me. And I gazed into your eyes, they set me sorry. As you began to steal my heart, crave on me, the warmth of your arms. Sing me a beautiful song. Your kiss tenderly brushing my lips. Every little thing you do to me makes me smile.
Your next performer is a native New Yorker, which you can always tell by how they never fail to mention it. She attended the Graduate School of Social Work and grew up in a large family of educators. Her mother instilled in her that knowledge is power, and she lives her life in servitude. She's walking over here. Please welcome Feliz.
I got my ticket for the long way round, 2 bottles of whiskey for the way, and I sure would like some sweet company, and I'm leaving tomorrow. What do you say? When I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair, you're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk, you're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I got my ticket for the long way round, the one with the prettiest of views. It's got mountains, it's got rivers, it's got sights to make you shiver, but it sure would be prettier with you. When I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk, you're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair, you're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk, you're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Hello, I'm Faith McKenna, a DU class of 2020 alumna, originally from the sweet mountain town of Salida, Colorado.
And I'm Natalie Hereford, also a recent graduate from Epping, New Hampshire.
We are both market fellows for the DU Advancement regional teams, so we're spending this year working with the DU community across the country and supporting programs like tonight's amazing virtual festival.
We've both been so excited to learn more about the creative talent of our alumni, students, staff, and faculty.
Next up, we have an incredibly talented performer who is where we were just a few short years ago, beginning her time at the University of Denver. New freshman Leah Pring submitted this original song that she composed, and we know that you will love it as much as we do.
North Star is about Leah's best friend from childhood through high school and the long distance that will separate them as they head to colleges over 2,000 miles apart. The song reflects that this is an exciting but bittersweet time.
The video features Leah and her best friend, as well as some recent photos of the incoming class of 2024 as they have been moving into the dorms and beginning their DU journey. Enjoy!
Five, 6, 7, 8. They said I never find you, my one in a million. We all know my odds are never that good. But then my heart saw you, my world smiled upon you, and you were the one I was drawn to. No words can describe you, so I won't even try to explain how much you changed my life. But I will say this, you have always been the one to guide me home. My North Star, the one that guides me home, the one that everything else spins around. You are my world and complete without you. No map is complete without the final destination. And I will always be in your arms. Every day, every moment we spend together, it all just continues to get better. 3,000 will never be enough to show you that you are my North Star, the one that guides me home, the one that everything else spins around. You are my whole world and nothing else exists without my North Star to lead me true. There are so many songs I planned to write, but this was the easiest to find the lyrics to. All I had to do was look at you, remember how much I love you. 6 feet apart or 1725 miles, nothing can truly part your heart from mine. No matter the travel time, I'll always choose you. My North Star, the one that guides me home, the one that everything else spins around. You are my whole world and nothing else exists without my North Star to lead me true. Back to you.
This next video is a fun musical performance compilation by the Lamont students submitted by Rachel Winnick. With its quick cuts and fun visuals, it really captures the heart of Generation TikTok. Please enjoy.
Can't do it anymore, it's too much weight. Hurts my vibe, hurts my pen, my whole game's thrown off. You disarm me, you know my weak spots. One person is an army. It's alarming how quickly I've become fatigued. A new league, and now my old teammate is like my police, controlling my thoughts, curtailing my dreams, unplanting my seed. So I gotta let go. I'm cutting the ropes, but you don't have to fall. You can pass the ball, you can take some notes, you can make a call. But you've gotta trust your insides. You've gotta mess with your own shine. You've got to love yourself first. 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 Yeah, you've got to love yourself first. 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 'Cause I can't keep lifting you. Can't keep lifting you. I 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 can't keep lifting you. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but I need to say, you can't get anywhere if you don't love the way you're made. You got to be the one that defines you, be the one that supplies you, and study those that inspire you, 'cause your fire is uniquely you. How do you expect to grow? How do you expect to know more? You're not gonna get more dope being mad at someone else's flow. External validation is not a prerequisite for self-appreciation. External validation is not a prerequisite for self-appreciation. You've got to love yourself first. 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 Yeah, you've got to love yourself first. You've got to love yourself first. first. You got to love yourself first. You got to love yourself. 'Cause I can't keep lifting you. I can't keep lifting you. I can't keep lifting you. Oh, I can't keep lifting you. 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 There's just no time for comparing. Sharing is all we can do. I see the beauty inside you, but it's worthless till you see it too. You got to love yourself first. 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 Yeah, you got to love yourself first. You got to love yourself first. You got to love yourself first. You got to love yourself. 'Cause I can't keep lifting you. 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 I can't keep, I can't keep, I can't keep lifting you. Oh, I can't keep, I can't keep, I can't keep lifting you.
Our next performer spent 13 years working in musical theater in New York. New York this and New York that. No LA? Really? Only one person on this list picked Hollywood over Broadway? What's the matter? You guys scared of a little fire and smoke and earthquakes and crime and feeling alone and soul-crushing rent and oppressive heat and oh so very alone and feral possums and coyotes and bus drivers being more attractive than you and wondering whether the coyotes and possums will realize that they're stronger together, join forces, take over the city, and $25 avocado toast? Please welcome Paula.
These are dark times for all of us. And so I thought I should sing an inspiring, uplifting song. And then I thought, maybe not. You know, maybe I should give this dark entity a voice, because it's how we're all feeling. And it's just hanging around anyway. So I decided to sing this song that was cut from The Little Mermaid. The character Ursula, she's the one that's supposed to sing it, and she's kind of like that dark entity that's just hanging around, ready to just crush us at any moment. Look at how you're fretting, life's getting upsetting. Lover boys departing, you're starting to cry, oh. I guess your dreams ain't turning out so swell, my dear. Well, my dear, here's why. All good things must end. Flowers fade, balloons deflate, and butterflies disintegrate, and all good things must end. Puppies die and teeth decay and lollipops are licked away, and oh, jewels begin to lose their glow. Divas hear their last bravo. Even kings and queens eat crow, my dear. And hey, struggle as you may, the rules won't bend. All good things must. Gee, you're awfully mum, dear. So glum, dear. How come, dear? Might as well embrace it. Let's face it, you're through. And if perhaps things didn't go your way, my dear, hey, my dear, boo-hoo. All good things must end. Beauty queens get old and fat and wrinkled up, and that is that, and no one bucks the trend. Every handsome Romeo gets bald on top and soft below, and soon every plum becomes a prune. Cities go to rack and ruin. Nothing in the world's immune. And as for love, all of the above applies, my friend. All good things, they come with strings. Yes, all good things must end. Pricey wine and fine champagne are flushed together down the drain, and as the fates intend, parties dwindle down till you're unconscious on the bathroom floor, and you have reached the end now too. Everybody's bill comes due. Funny how the time just flew, my sweet, and gee, hard as it would be, well, why pretend? All good things the fat chick sings, and curtains soon descend. And you, poor thing, you've had your fling, but all good things must. And
good evening. My name is Nina Sharma, and I am the Interim Executive Director for Project Excite, the cross-disciplinary hub for entrepreneurship at the University of Denver. Tonight, I'm thrilled to announce our next act, the Leela Dance Collective, led by DU faculty member and leading Kathak performer Sarah Morelli and alumna Carrie McClune. This national and internationally performing dance company establishes Indian classical dance and music on the world stage by supporting the creation and performance of cutting-edge works of Kathak dance. The collective is distinguished by an artistic practice that centers around collaboration and collective creativity, and a body of work that is once grounded in tradition and boldly innovative. In its 4-year history, the collective has already begun to make an indelible mark on the field of Kathak and world dance with its rigorous technique, dynamic choreography, fashion-forward costuming, and sophisticated musical scores. Here is the Leela Dance Collective performing Kailasa Vasa.
I took that class. Kathak. It's pronounced Kathak.
Tana
up for this next performance. It is one of my favorites. This performer's wife, Velma, wrote 700 poems from the year 2008 to 2016 because she's an overachiever. This piece is inspired by those poems, set to the lyrics of Love is a Special Feeling and put to keyboard. Please give it up for the world's most romantic PowerPoint presentation by Robert Embry. This next performance is all about a word I've never used before, jazztet.
Student Ruby Pacello arranged a jazz performance compilation with other pioneers, and I gotta tell you, it's pretty cool, Daddy-o. Take a look.
Dessa sica de palavra triste-me na boca. Trovo moi e papala, ma buona notícia louca. Nessa dessa sono do nunca, jamais e nevermore. Shin dizi que sim pra se lucra, da ideia pra dar de dor. Cristo do desejo, destino, deslinde sem beleza. Outras palavras. Outras palavras, outras palavras, outras palavras. Tudo é céu azul, tudo é céu, tudo azul e fruta cor. Tudo é meu amor, tudo é meu, tudo amor e ora só. Na televisão, na palavra, na arte, no show. Quero só mulher, só lamenta pra mim, mas muito mais. Rima pra que faz tanto mais, tudo dor, amor e gozo. Outras palavras, outras palavras, outras palavras, outras palavras.
Sandy, has quite the biography. After experiencing the successful career as a fashion designer, product developer, corporate consultant, and educator, Sandy eventually turned to fine arts. She is a socio-political artist, art with meaning and intention, including this piece sparked by her reaction to the death of George Floyd.
526 Seconds is a work of art about George Floyd's 8 minutes and 46 seconds towards death. As an artist, I responded by knitting. I gathered sheep wool in all shades of human flesh, cast on 526 stitches, and knitted until all the yarn was depleted. My needles choked as each stitch transferred from one to another, causing my hands to struggle to control the onslaught of tension. It was like inhaling without exhale until the last stitch cast off of the needles. Then the unknown entity escaped like a long exhale of breath, far beyond expectations, like a fragile declaration of peace. Humbly, all I could do was gather it up and display the latent story in a lyrical stance for your personal experience.
This thing on? Hi everyone, I'm Jeremy Lynch, and I'm another member of the DU regional team. I'm based here in San Francisco and help serve the DU community in the Pacific Northwest. If you're around that area, I'd love to connect. I'm pleased to announce our next act, a musical duo who are both members of the class of '82, Andy Hill and Renee Safier. Andy came to Colorado from Canada and was on the DU hockey team. Kind of a big deal. Impressively, he was the two-time Dr. Ken Bredesen Sportsmanship Award winner. Congrats. Awesome work there, Andy. Renee was also on her way toward her musical career. She played gigs at the Draft Board and the Student Union, for those of you who remember that, and co-founded the Towers Jam, a modern-day music festival that took place in front of the Towers dormitory there as she was an RA. So for those of you more familiar with recent times, the DUPB, the DU Programming Board, puts on some spring fling and other fun events. It sounds like were created there, right, from Renee. The two reunited in California a few years after their graduation and have been playing together ever since. The next selection is from their recent Dylan Fest, still doing those music festivals. This was a virtual show, and featured a song that was co-written by the one and only Bob Dylan with Catch of Old Crow Medicine Show. Without further ado, here it is, Sweet Armadillo.
How a cowboy like you could ever look my way. I was blinded by glory, a half-written story, and a song pouring off of every page. Sweet Amarillo, tears on my pillow. You never will know how much I cried. Sweet Amarillo, like the wind in the willow. Damn this old cowgirl for my foolish pride. So I drifted on down to the Iono Range, across the wide Missouri where the cool waters flow. When I got to Topeka, I looked up your name, but they said you rode off with the last rodeo. Sweet Amarillo, tears on my pillow. You never will know how much I cried. Sweet Amarillo, like the wind in the willow. Down this old cowgirl for my foolish pride. Well, the thunders are rumbling, the tumbleweeds tumbling, the rodeo clowns are painting their face. I'm gunning the throttle to a Llano Estacado. On a wild Appaloosa, I'm going your way. drifts into the arms of a long-distance lover. Then they turn down the covers, dance the Redova to the light of the dawn. Sweet Amarillo, tears on my pillow. You never will know how much I cried. Sweet Amarillo, like the wind in the willow, down this old cowgirl for my foolish pride. Sweet Amarillo, sweet Amarillo.
Sweet.
Hello, my name is David Miller. I'm a fifth-generation Coloradan, and my family has a long history of connections with the University of Denver. Both of my parents attended DU. In fact, I attended in utero because my mother was pregnant with me when she was a student at DU. I'm currently the CEO of the Barton Institute for Community Action, a nonprofit organization that was founded on the DU campus 4 years ago. I'm very pleased to introduce the next act. It was co-produced by my sister, Stacy Rose. It includes dancers from all over the world, ranging in age from 5 to 85. I'm very proud of you, Stacy.
We can't leave out the visual arts. This next video contains submissions from our painters, our digital artists, and our comedians. Oh, it's just Troy and I? Yeah, okay, well, enjoy.
next performer is another classical act, a 2019 graduate of the Lamont School of Music, who's currently getting a master's in music at Arizona State. Please welcome Jenny.
I asked my parents why they chose to name me Reem, which in English means to either puncture something at a high velocity or a bulk amount of paper. My dad was like, well, we did not want you to get bullied, so we chose something aggressive, but also office appropriate. I imagine that this next performer had a very similar conversation with his parents. Performing electric guitar, please welcome Tobias Home.
Our next performers are both current students from small town Vermont who've known each other since middle school. They now perform jazz and funk, including at the Larimer Lounge this past year. Please welcome Colin and Eli.
After starlight, now you know the time is right. Grab my hand and hold on tight. Anybody on the street, if you want my love, come and find me in my dreams. We'll rise above, suspend your disbelief, we'll feel alright. Yeah. Angel of the night. The night, angel of the night, angel of the night, singing to a stranger, soothing all that pains her. You got to kick off your shoes and let down your hair. Ecstasy is in the air. Anybody on the street, if you want to dance, shake your hips and move your feet and clap your hands. The way you look to me is out of sight. Angel of the night, angel of the night, angel of the night. Baby, can you hear it? Calling out from the night. Ain't no need to fear it if the feeling's right. Believing before the night is through. You're just Anybody on the street, if you want my love, come and find me in my dreams. We'll rise above, suspend your disbelief, feel alright. Angel of the night, angel of the night, angel of the night, angel of the night.
Are you ready for our final act?
Yes.
Oh, great. Direct and to the point. I like it. This next performer already taped her intro, but what she doesn't mention is that she made her Metropolitan Opera debut last year and performs globally.
And joining her is Ben Woods, an opera singer, pianist, and musical director who met his wife at DU.
Oh, okay. Please enjoy our final performance.
Hello, my name is Kambich, and I am a graduate of the Lamont School of Music, where I received both my bachelor's and my master's degree in vocal performance back in 2011 and 2013. I am joined by the amazing Benjamin Wood, who will be accompanying me today. He's an alumni from 2009 and 2012. We will be performing Sieglinda's aria, Du bist der Lenz, from Valkyrie by Wagner. As proud pioneers, we are thrilled to be a part of this Pioneering in Place festival, and we hope everyone is staying safe and healthy.
that's our show, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. We really, really hope you enjoyed it. Round of applause for all of our amazing acts in your house.
Actually, Troy, I learned that this is how you applause in sign language. Yeah, it's like jazz hands.
You guys thought we weren't going to squeeze any education in the show, but...
We sincerely appreciate you watching the show and staying until the end, and we hope to do this again next year.
We think it's such a great idea, and yeah, look forward to that next virtual show. It's not like we won't still be in our houses.
Who knows? Good night, good morning, good evening, and good morrow. See you next time.
Yep.